Hit it.
Good morning. You don't know where I'm looking, do you? Over there. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is Thursday and I have like a day or the rest of the week at least to like chill a bit and do a few things. I currently have 2 patterns in testing. So my plan today is actually I want to clean up, you guys can see here, I can't move my chair anymore. I need to clean up my yarn here, like it is getting along there. So there's all this stuff down here that I still need to tidy up and clean up. And then what else do I need to do? I need to unwind some yarn. I need to frog some yarn. I also need to tidy up kind of around my desk area, not really, sort of like reorganizing it. I'm not really feeling it anymore. It's not like feeling inspiring as much anymore. So I kind of want to do something about that. And then I actually started a new hobby, which is like jewelry making, and I'm really, really excited to show you guys the jewelry making stuff. So it's not new, I guess, like it kind of is, but it isn't, but I'll get into that. So first I'm going to check my emails and then we will get on with the day. So I've just uploaded my video to YouTube this week, my latest video, and I had so many issues with uploading it. So there was like copyright music in it, and then I couldn't use it, and it found it and it flagged it, and I was like, ugh. So I went back in my edit to like re-edit it, but then by then I'd done some housekeeping on my laptop. So that meant that I couldn't find some files, and then plus I had deleted some files because I'd cleaned out my stuff and I'd emptied that bin, and it was all pretty terrible. But I think I have it. Well, you guys would have seen it. It's the boxy cardigan video from last week. So I think it all worked out, but I'm just like doing one last check before it goes live tomorrow, and I'll probably do a check tomorrow as well before it goes live, just to see that everything's okay, and I'll check like my tags and that everything's good. So yeah. So I'm like checking my Instagram now. I don't even know what that means, like checking, like I don't know, like what am I checking for? I guess it's just to like clear the tags and see if anyone tagged me in things. Ooh, someone did tag me in something. Ooh. I love it when you guys like tag me in things on Instagram of stuff you've made. It is like love hearts, eyes. Wow. Because I like to like put it in my story like I'm about to do. I don't know if you guys can see, I'm going to tag a little thing in my story here. I'm going to find an emoji. I tend to use like the same, yeah, I always use this one. I think it's cute. Little bouncing, I don't know if you guys can see a little bouncing guy up there. Yeah, so usually I'm checking to see if maybe any of my testers have like messaged me on Instagram or if they've emailed me, and just to see and make sure I can like respond to them within 24 hours because we're on different sides of the world. So I just want to make sure that all of that can be answered quickly. Alright, so I think the audio is going to be completely different, so I apologise in advance. But now I'm going to, what am I going to do? Oh, I'm going to unwind some yarn that I have, and I'm just going to unwind that, and then that way I can put that into my collection again and reuse that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that first. So the yarn I'm actually unwinding is this cardigan that I was going to make. I did bring this up in another video that I was going to turn into a cardigan, and at first it was going to be like a Norwegian inspired cardigan, and then it was going to be just a regular cardigan because I gave up on the idea of the Norwegian thing, and now I'm not even feeling that at all. I'm just going to unravel it, and then I actually think I have an idea for it, and it's going to be like a cardigan. Let's just unravel this. Yeah, I'm currently sitting this on like the edge of my dresser here. It's like got a little flat spot that I can use, so I think this will work out. Maybe I can zoom this out a bit so you guys can see a bit more. Oh my god! I'm also balancing this delicately on a tissue box. The camera, I mean, so... That is done now. Yeah, there was only like 3 balls in there. Well, actually, it was pretty short. It was like only up to there by the time I'd done it, so 3 balls is quite a lot. But anyway, I have like 10 balls of these, but now I guess it can go back in its little case here, and I am going to get started on the rest of this now. So yeah, I'm just sitting on the floor here looking at this mess here. I have yarn here that I haven't organised. It came in a box. I've got it all. This was like for my works in progress, and some of them are not really in progress, but there's yarn in there still. And then I've just got a whole lot of yarn in all of these little bags here. And this I need to figure out, I don't know. And then I need to tidy up all of my knitwear in there, and I need to tidy up, like, it's kind of tidy, but yeah, I think there's yarn, like, for example, this yarn here, I'm never going to use this, I don't think. I bought this so many years ago, like 4 years ago now, and I don't love it, because when I got it I thought it would be like really chunky, but it's not, and it is kind of soft, but I just don't think there's anything I'd really make with it and wear with it, because it's got acrylic in it. Whoops, bye. Well, I'm gonna get into it and see what I can do. Dyson vacuums are the freaking best. I remember someone giving me shit about getting a Dyson when it came out, and they're like, why are you getting a Dyson, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, dude, Dysons are awesome. Plus the last house I lived at had stairs, and I'm like, no way I'm dragging a vacuum up and down those stairs. Anyway, that's just what I think sometimes when I vacuum. I was looking for like my short thing, my short like cable. It's always on like something else, isn't it? Okay, I think I'm going to turn on a podcast or music or something. I kind of need something. Actually, I'm going to turn on a knitting podcast I wanted to watch. It was, I think it was Heather and Hops, and she was talking about summer knits. So that looks like it's kind of interesting, because I have a few summer knit designs that I have in mind, so I think it would be really great to get inspiration from that. I've got all of these like cotton yarns, like I've got a bag of cotton yarns here and in here as well, and I've ordered more cotton yarns to come, and hopefully it comes soon, because then that will probably be next week's video, is going to be like a cotton yarn haul, and then my sort of summer knitting plans maybe, I don't know. If that interests you, let me know in the comments below. If it doesn't, you don't have to let me know, but I'm probably going to do the video anyway, so anyway, yeah, I'm going to go to a podcast and get this done, and I will see you guys on the other side. I seriously need to start using my yarn. What business do I have buying more yarn? It's fine. Plus I resisted like the last We Are Knitters sale, so like, alright, I gotta find a place for these now. So yeah, it pretty much looks the same. I've just tidied it down here a little bit more. I've still had to keep it all in its bags and stuff, but I think this is the yarn I'm going to be using soon. I have a work in progress for this stuff here. This is like a beautiful baby alpaca. I kind of like leaving my stuff in hanks like this. I don't like winding them up. No particular reason why, I just prefer it like that. But yeah, I still have so much I need to use. It's looking a lot neater, it's looking a little less hectic, so I'm not so overwhelmed now. And these are the yarns I'm going to donate, like this one here. Like I said before, I'm going to donate that. I found some of these here that I wasn't a big fan of. Yeah, this is like, what is it? Feels like butter. I might give this away. I think I have some friends who might like this one. And these cotton yarns, I just need to sort through and reorganize. It's just tangled, I think. So, but I'll probably like donate it so that someone else can use it. But yeah, that's just this mess here. Hey, pretty girl. Ash, stick him up. Stick him up. Catch. Almost. So now we are up to my lovely desk area. You can see it is clearly a mess because I just undid a whole lot of that yarn, and so I've got all my needles here, like it's just a bit messy. For now, I'm just going to tidy my desk. I'm going to do that. I've just noticed here that my my interchangeable needles like sort of turned a different colour here. It's turned sort of gold. I don't know if you can tell there. And that's sort of like, that was its original colour. Like one is gold and one is not. Maybe I can put it up against the black, you can see better. Like, I love my needles. I have this Knitter's Pride needle set, the ginger set, which I love, but you can see some of the needles have turned like it's coming off, which isn't a problem, but the numbers are written, the numbers aren't engraved. Oh, I dropped one. Don't lose it. Like, the numbers aren't engraved on it. Or like, yeah, so it fades when the whole thing fades. I don't know. That's like a bit of a, that's the only thing with these needles that I'm not a big fan of, so I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. But I do still love my needles. Like, interchangeable needles are the best if you can get them. Definitely, I would highly recommend getting them. I worked with non-interchangeable circular needles for years before I went to interchangeable, so it is such a lifesaver for me, especially with like all the sort of knitting I do. I don't know why I just walked over there, to be honest. I had no good reason for that. Alright, I'm gonna tidy this up quickly. In here. What are you up to? You want to sniff that? Okay. Oh, beautiful girl. If you guys can hear something, that's my dog running around on the couch. There she goes, she barks. So I have taken up a new little hobby here, and it is a little bit of jewelry making. I've been on Pinterest and I've been seeing all of these like little beading jewelry things, which I am just loving so much, especially the little daisies that you can make. I love them so much. Like, I'm obsessed with anything daisies at the moment. In a past life, I did have a jewelry shop. Like, I started like a little jewelry business making really dainty little pieces. I did it for like 6 months, but I went and I bought like all of this stuff for it. I went real ham on it because I fully launched myself in, but yeah, after about 6 months it sort of petered out and I just wasn't super passionate about it. But I've still got all of this stuff, like jewelry pieces, and I've still got all these chains and jump rings, and then I've got them in silver as well. Rose gold, which is really, really nice as well. So like, for example, I think that's a bit dusty, but you can sort of see like it's a little dainty chain, and that's like a little moon crescent piece there. I'm just gonna say I have not done any beading at all. I've never beaded. So I'm kind of thinking now that I want to make like I have not practiced or anything. I've not done anything. So I want to practice a few of these beading things. But then I've gone and got all this. Paid like, this was $65. And it is like that, like that's expensive. I think that's expensive. But then I went home and then I ordered a lot more beads online. Like, I spent another $60 online and ordered more beads, but they're more like these seed beads that I ordered. See, you guys, that one's like a 3.6 millimeter. I think I ordered like 4 millimeter, 2 millimeter, and 3 millimeter beads. First, I'm going to organize it into here, into my little craft thing, and then I'm going to maybe start with like something small. I was actually thinking of doing some little stitch markers for my knitting, because especially for the bigger needles, because I don't have stitch markers for those. So I kind of want to use like just maybe the little black ones, these black and white ones. So I'm going to do that, I think. Actually, I'm going to organize it first. Okay, so that is all done. I've put it all in its, I'm gonna make sure this is sealed so it doesn't accidentally like just flop out. Okay. They're all in there, so that's some pearls. So those are pearls. Those are seed beads, seed beads, seed beads. Oh, that feels a bit loose. That's something. It's really pretty. It's like a little crystally ball thing. These are like little pastel-y coloured balls, names, and just some plain black and white seeds. And then these are crimping things that I just kept in their bag because I just thought it was a bit redundant to put it all in one thing, but whatever. I feel a bit anxious. I don't know where to start. So I think I'm gonna start, I'm gonna make stitch markers today. I don't think I'm gonna go full ham, even though I have like so much inspiration. I wanna like practice it a bit. But I think I'm gonna do plain old just like stringing it on the needle and putting it on, making some stitch markers for my knitting, like my chunky knitting needles. I'm just going to use the elastic that came with one of these sets, I don't know which one, and put it around here like that. Is it stretchy? It's a little bit stretchy, but not too stretchy. Then I have to take into account the beads as well, don't I? And then also tying up the string. Huh, okay. So I think that's about it. Alright, so I assume I tie a knot down here. Right, I'm going to watch a YouTube video of this. Okay, lesson 1 is that I need a beading needle. So yeah, it looks like it's something. So what I'm doing now is I'm just like weaving in this taily part back through around, and then I'm going to tie a knot, and then that's pretty much it. And I'm going to make these elastic little things, little stitch markers. Yeah, this is kind of hard without the needle thing. But I think I'm making, I think it's happening. Is this happening? It's good, it's coming along. I wonder if I can use like a sewing needle, like a really thin sewing needle. I don't know if that's a thing. Where's my scissors? Oh, I put it away. That's my first beaded little thing. Oh, it's so cute. I've still got like a little bit of clear thing sticking out there. The video I watched said something about like super gluing down somewhere to avoid something, like doing it over the knot or something to help, but that's a bit too, I think, too much for me. Oh my god, and these are like rings and stuff. I can't wait to start making like rings of these. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make more of these in like different colors, like black or white and yellow and orange, because that's the colors I've got here. Plus we are diverse here. This is a diverse space here, not Australia, here in this room. All right, let's go.
I've been doing my thing, no one seems to answer when I feel like this. I've been doing my thing, no one seems to answer when I feel like this.
That's what I'm making, is a little pearl ring thing. I made my other stuff and I'll show you guys that in a sec, but this one's going to be a ring. I'm going to make sure it fits me. I'm finding like some of these little pearl beads are, I can't even really show you. You won't be able to see, but they've got a hole. It's a through hole, but then the other side isn't really, it's not completely cut through. It's like half cut through, and I kind of have to like push this through a bit more. Maybe that's what the needle is for. I don't have a needle, so I'm kind of using this, it's gone. I'm kind of using the string thing to push it, but it's obviously not very strong. That one, I can see it doesn't have a hole. Oh my god, that's so cute. Ah! Oh my god! That's like my first little ring thing. That's so cute. So I just made a few stitch markers here, just to go on my thing. I'm still practicing a little knot thing there. I don't know if you can see, it's actually clear. It's like, yeah. I think these all fit on the needle. well. That one's a bit, oh, that one's a bit tighter actually, but the rest of them, these two are okay. Yeah, so when I'm like knitting and stuff, it'll be like easy. As long as it doesn't scratch like the wood, I think it's fine, but they are pretty loose. This one, not so much. Maybe I won't use this one. The little knot I did, I'm still, that's like it was like a surgeon's knot or something, and it's still quite obvious on the piece. I don't really know how to cover that up, or if there's like another knot that you can do. If anyone knows, let me know. That one came out okay. That one came out like pretty good. It's like, I don't know what I did. I probably didn't do a proper knot. This one, no, I didn't do a knot because I cut it and then I'm like, shit, I should have done a knot. But like, yeah, I don't know. That's it. That's all I've made so far. And I think this has been like a good practice for getting into this. I'm so happy about this ring. Like, it's so cute. And I did the surgeon's knot on that side as well, so it's on the underneath part, but because this whole thing is a little transparent and the thread's transparent, it's not so obvious. I guess like when you're out, unless someone's like looking for it, they won't really find it. But I was watching some YouTube videos and it said something about using glue or something. I don't really know. But that's it. That is so cute. Like, there's so much more I want to do, but I feel like, yeah. I feel like I want to like wait for my other stuff to come, but also practice a bit more and eventually maybe like combine the beading with this stuff, like with the gold stuff. Yeah, there are so many things. My Pinterest board is just full of things that I want to make. So I'll probably make stuff in between, but then I'm going to wait for this jet to go by. Seriously, like 2 jets have gone by and a helicopter. I think something's going down. They're looking for someone. What a neighborhood I live in. Also, the airport is nearby. But so cute. I love it. I love learning new crafts. I love this so far. I'm going to make more stitch markers for my knitting, but I'm also going to practice making those little daisies that you see everywhere that are so freaking cute. I'm going to make more of those. Yeah, so I'm going to grab some lunch and then I think I might either make more things or spend the rest of the day knitting. I don't really know yet. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you liked it and subscribed it. Okay, this isn't making sense. I need to eat. I'm getting a bit weird here. Alright, thank you guys again, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
I've been doing my thing, no one seems to answer when I feel like this.